So students, today we will talk about the chapter number 11, the value of flowers, that is there in your EVS book. For the introduction part, I will not go page by page, but a whole summary, or maybe you can say the importance of the chapter. So this chapter, as the name suggests, is all about flowers. The value of flowers is there in India. It is one national park, and also why the flowers are so much important in India, not only for the national park purpose, but also for many things the flowers are used, and the art and culture of our country is also very much influenced by flowers. We will talk about so many things, and you will get to know the different parts of flowers, the usage of flowers, the importance of flowers, the arts and culture and traditions that are influenced with flowers one by one in this chapter, and also in the coming videos. Not only in this video, but follow the video, and also I will ask in between few questions from you. The answer I can again ask in the doubt clearing classes. So you are requested to listen carefully, see the video, read whatever is written on the screen that you can see, and also pay very much attention, because everything is very much important, like the flowers. When we are talking about flowers, there is so many things that comes to our brain. First of all, what we think is why flowers are so much important and what is value of flowers. The Valley of Flowers, or maybe you can say the valley, was declared a national park in 1982, and now it is a world heritage. Can you imagine, children? Now it is a world heritage site, means all around the world it is been known for its prestigious and pristine beauty. The Valley of Flowers has gained importance as a region containing a diversity of alpine flora representative of the western Himalayan alpine shrub and meadow ecoregion. Now there are so many words you may not understand, like the diversity, alpine flora. Now what is diversity? Diversity means when you can see different thing in one place. That is diversity. What is flora? Flora means the plants and flowers, the vegetation that have life but that cannot move by themselves. Flora and fauna you must have heard about. Fauna means animals and flora means plants, and we get flowers from plants, and it is representative of the western Himalayan alpine shrub, means the western Himalaya where the alpine shrub grows, and the meadow ecoregion. Now what is alpine meadows? I have written alpine meadows are high mountain meadows with low grasses, the places where the grasses are very small. They are common in Alps, the Caucasus, the Tian Shan, Kamatka, and other high mountain regions. These are all the names of high mountain region. Don't get confused, okay? That have a lot of snowfall. Alpine meadows are also like that. Now flowers usually attract us towards their splendor and nature. Splendor means their beauty, their pristine beauty. And like when you see a flower or a garden or maybe a bouquet, you will say, wow. So that splendor and nature, they give us happiness and amusement. Happiness, all of you know. And what is amusement? Amusement means when you are in awe by seeing something, you feel that, wow, this thing is so amazing. That is the feeling of amusement. Even if they are protected with sharp thorns, they have thorns like the rose, they have thorns, still you will pick it up because you like them. They convey a sensation of freshness and soften our heart with when we are unhappy and drained. Unhappy and drained. Drained means when you are really very sad and exhausted. So that time flowers freshen you up, right? These blooms can also serve as an introduction to the beauty of nature and the first step in the child's appreciation of flora and fauna. Child means here it is you. We are talking about the students. Like the flora and fauna that I already have told you, flora, plants and flowers, and fauna means animals. So first of all you need to know about that. By teaching kids like you about flowers and how to care for them, the little ones like you can also learn more about biology, art and other life lessons along the way. Means if you actually learn about the environment and ecosystem, it will be easier for you to learn the different subjects. Now let's come to the next part. What is the difference between a flower and a bud? You have heard about a bud and you have heard about the flower, you have seen also. Now what is the difference? Flowers refer to a part of a plant that contain the reproductive organs. Reproductive organs means the organs from where the new plant can grow. Those are the reproductive organ of a plant, and it is present in the flower of a plant. It is often surrounded by colorful petals and sepals. Now what is petals and sepal? You will get to know in the next slide in few minutes. Now bud refer to an elementary stage of a leaf and flower. You can see the picture of a bud and its flower is drawn for you to understand what is a bud and what is a flower. Over here I have taken the flower rose, rose bud and rose flower. So when it is bloomed, when it has bloomed completely, it is a flower. And when it has not bloomed, it is just a bud, a baby flower. And a bloomed flower is actually having the reproductive organ of the plant. Means the plant can grow from those organs of flowers. So flowers are very much important for a plant because a plant can grow from a flower, from the reproductive organs present in the flower. And where does it present? And where is sepal and where is petal? So for that you have to wait for a little bit so that you can see the next slide. I have made you clear. I will made it clear with this picture that you can see on your screen. Now you can see if I cut the flower from in between like vertically, you will get to see all this part of a flower. The petal you can see I have marked it on the left hand side. Then there is pistil that you can see from the middle it is growing green color. And then it is stamen. Stamen again you can see on the right hand side I have marked it. And sepal again green. And stem and leaf you already know. Now what are the traditions related with flower? Flower refers to a part of the plant that contain the reproductive organ. It is often surrounded by colorful petals and sepals. Bud refer to an elementary stage of a leaf and flower. Now what are the traditions that are related with flower? Flower traditions like in marriage, in ceremonies, in birthday parties, in so many other ways the flowers are used. So you can say so many things like from which occasion you can actually remember the flowers were used. So my question for you is, you have to enlist, means you have to give me a list of occasion that you have attended where flowers were used. This question is from my side. So I want the answer. Next, why there are different flowers for different occasion? Flower refer to a part of the plant that contain the reproductive organs. It is often surrounded by the colorful petals. Now, all these things I have written because I want the answer from your side. First answer I want, what are the traditions related with flower? Means what kind of tradition you can remember, or maybe the occasions where you have gathered over there and you have actually enjoyed over there maybe, and you just tell me those occasions and those maybe parties where the flowers were used. It can be a birthday party, it can be marriage ceremony, and you tell me the answer. Similarly, the next question for you is why there are different flowers for different occasion. Like you may see in marriages, the flowers which are used are different. Similarly, in maybe Annoprashan, that is maybe the birthday party or somewhere else, the flowers will be different. Why? And what are those flowers? I want the name of the flower. Okay, so you will list out the name of the flower with the occasion of the flowers and why it is important to use like that. Also, the art form of India and the culture is hugely influenced by flowers. You can easily name few art form like Madhubani, like other art form that are influenced by flowers. The flora and fauna both are equally important for the ecosystem and for the coexistence. If we really want to exist with the nature, with the environment, we have to take both the flora and fauna with it. So the flowers are so much important. One more question I want to ask all of you, that what are the different kinds of flowers by which the different kind of art form or dance form are influenced. Maybe you can name few dance form that are influenced by flowers, or maybe few art form like Madhubani and all. So these all are were my questions. See you in the next video. Take care, study hard. Thank you, students.